Hello and welcome to Retro Bike Stub. Today we're looking at a Suzuki Katana R50, a fuel injection model, direct injection. Quite a desirable bike, particularly in the 50cc category because of its speed, essentially, good brakes, good front shocks, everything, practicality, two-stroke, has a lot going for it. And this one only has just over 3,000 miles on it, so it's fairly fresh. Considering it's 2012, but overall front tire is fine. As you can see, I will point out anything like this, you know, just kind of a little bit of metal corrosion here, but nothing that's gonna send anything into, you know, not being functional. Up over the top here, all very nice and clean. Original mirrors. Here you can see 3,856 miles on the clock. The keys, two keys, footwell area is all nice and clean. Rear side panels, or whatever you would want to call them, rear side plastics, all good. Everything through here, pretty nice. You can see everything underneath, all quite nice as well. Going as close as I can, showing absolutely everything. Up over the top, little bit of marking here from what could have been like a rear back box that might have been on it before. The rear mudguard hasn't been cut, which is very, very rare. Indicators have a little bit of a homemade repair done to them. We have the rear tire here is good. Rear disc and pads are good. In here then, everything's okay. Pillion pegs are still there. So overall, pretty sound altogether. Not a museum quality, but certainly a very good example of one, just considering what has been done to these bikes. But the main thing is how it's going to ride, and we'll go and check that out now. Okay, we're on to the little Suzuki Katana R, little 50, very simple. Get on, turn the ignition on, and give it a little bit of a go. Now, one thing I'll say about these Katana R's is that, you know, they are in high desirability because they're so much faster than the new bikes that are coming out of 50cc or limited at 45 kph. It's just too slow, I think, for the open roads. You know, 45 kph, you can't even go on a secondary road here without getting absolutely pummeled. You know, it's just I don't know what they were thinking, bringing out the speed cap at that. I know, I think you need 60 kilometers an hour at a minimum. Which this will do no problem, but like we're already up in speed, you know. It's still climbing, getting up to 50 kph. There's a bit of a climb here when we go to the right, so we're going to go up the hill here, but this is quite a steep climb. It might look too steep on camera, but I'm sure if you were running up this, you'd feel quite a lot going up it. So there's 50 already, and we're getting about 53, 52 kilometers an hour uphill, which is pretty good going. That's fine. 50 is fine. I know there's an easy hack to kind of de-restrict these even further. I think we might be able to do it, but it'll cost a little extra to get that done, but I know that they're capable of 70 odd. Anyway, we'll go downhill now and see what we can get out of her. And we're doing 60 kph. We're going up to 70 kph. I'm going to slow down because it's just too much speed, but that was nearing and looking like it could go on to do 80 kph there, which is pretty impressive for a little 50cc bike like this. You know, and for the price that you're getting at, low mileage on the bike, feels very put together. All the, you know, this really feels nice. I don't feel like I'd be limited on the road with this, going in and out of town. Absolutely ideal. I'm going to turn in left here, and we're going to go through the electrics. I'm going to test the horn now. Horn is working nicely on the touch of a button. We've got nearly 3/4 of a tank of fuel as well, so whoever gets this is their lucky day. Front left indicator is working, and at the rear also working. Rear right indicator, Front right indicator, all very nice, and front headlights all good as well. Low beam and high beam all working, ticking over nicely, going through everything, stopping, starting, idling, all electrics. Tyres good, everything ready to go as it is there. Absolutely ideal little bike for someone looking for a 50cc or an AM license. Really lovely little thing, capable of a lot more speed than the newer bikes even, and they're going to cost you well in excess of €3,000. Yeah, ideal little bike. If you have enjoyed it, please do leave a like, comment and subscribe. And if you do want to reach out to us, our social medias are at Retro Bikes Dublin for Facebook and Instagram, and our official website is www.retrobikesdublin.com. Thanks for watching.